Okay, thought number one is I have spoken in the past about those two private detectives who I have like an entanglement with, like energetically, who were, in Berlin in like the 80s ish. And for a while, I thought that like I was connected to the black British woman in that energy. Like I thought that was my past life energy. And then I just realized that the reason why that energy kind of came through confusing is because of how um, her life ended. Because I was under the impression that Carlo passed away and that Faye saw him die and then was like trying to like move on, but it was difficult because she had like substance abuse issues, right? But what I've come to realize is that's not correct, right? What happened actually is that Faye passed away, and because she had passed away from overdosing, her perception of crossing over and the fact that they were always doing so much spiritual work, her perception of crossing over was very weird. Like she thought she was alive, And because of her psychic influence and abilities to interact with the fairy realm, that reality was very much ingrained for her spirit because the fairy dimension was in the one where her soul like ended up, and so it was able to kind of like create shifts in that dimension to make her feel like she hadn't passed, right? And the only energy that really couldn't bend to that was Carlo's energy. And so it's interesting because she had perceived him as passing, but she had actually passed, right? And because of how those two were, which if you guys haven't picked up on it, it was like a very interesting situation. I think it was a little lavendery. I'm not even going to hold you. Um, Carlo is gay, and like she is she's dramatic. I wish like for the sexual identity or the gender identity, she's just dramatic, right? Um, but they had something going on. They had something going on, and I like just realized that like I actually channel or like my past life energy was the masculine energy, and the reason why it's like I can almost read both of them like so well and they work with me so well is because at the time of death there is this weird entanglement where both of them thought that the other died and that the other was haunting them. And like when it comes to that energy, like interacting with my energy, both of them are true, which is some bullshit, bro. Like being a psychic medium is crazy. And I'm just slowly been coming to that understanding of like mistaken identity and um, personal identity. Um, and it's like interesting because it's not like necessarily so I'm disconnected from Faye, but it's like, oh, I definitely feel more connected. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot to unpack, but I thought I would share that update because I found it very